If you're a fitness coach and you're curious about how your personal brand can really shoot your business to the next level, stay to the very end of this episode because I'm going to share with you why this personal trainer is absolutely killing it in the fitness industry and she's not what you think she is. What's up, bosses? I'm Talyn Rahman-Figueroa, your personal brand consultant at Boss Diplomat. And today I want to shine a spotlight to Nesrine Dally, also known as Nez Dally on Instagram. Nez, what's up, my London sister? I see you. Yes, Nez is based in London and I wish I knew this about her because then I would have gone to her gym, hung out with her and do some Muay Thai. Anyone who knows me knows that I do boxing and Muay Thai training. Right, let's get down to her brand analysis and why her personal brand is attracting so much attention right now and over the course of her career as a fitness trainer. If you know Nez, you've probably seen her on Apple Fitness. Yes, that's right. She is an Apple Fitness Plus trainer because she trains people how to do Muay Thai on a very beginner level. Now, the fundamentals about Nez's personal brand is this. Let's talk about what she does. Nez is a Muay Thai fighter and she was determined to be the first Muay Thai fighter in Thailand to fight with a hijab. Why this is a big deal? Because women, Muslim, and fighting stereotypically don't go in the same sentence. But as someone who kind of does all three, I have a lot of respect for her. Nez wanted to break that stereotype. She wanted to show that it's possible for Muslim women to do whatever they wanted within the realms of their faith and show off their passion and really dive deep into their area of expertise. With Nez, that was fitness. Her niche is Muay Thai. This is what she went really, really deep in and she captured that market. She has a Muay Thai gym in South London. She's now an Apple Fitness Plus trainer and she's also a Nike brand ambassador where she shows off the Nike brand but wearing modest clothing. That's right, my guys. Nez is now promoting modest dress in the fitness industry, not just for Muslim and other Muslim women, but also for the general public. The reason why she's so popular is because she definitely brings her personal brand to the mainstream. And this is an area that a lot of Muslims are not doing. Many Muslim business owners are only talking to the Muslim community directly, which is very important because there isn't a lot of services for faith-based individuals. But what Nez is doing is she's talking about her faith. She visually presents her face with the hijab and she also says Assalamu alaikum at the very beginning of every content of all of her Apple Fitness Plus training. So she's making her faith white mainstream because she's not hiding it. She's not hiding the fact that this part of her is very, very important in her personal brand. And because she does that, Nez is very, very approachable. Nez is clearly showing that representation, inclusivity, and diversity are very important values for her when it comes to presenting fitness to the wider majority. Also, fitness is a skin, sweaty industry. It is not very often that you get to see an ambassador fully cover up and do what she does. She's kicking ass, doing Muay Thai and showing the world that it is possible to fight in a hijab. It is very unknown in Thai culture to do that. So the fact that she's done that on a very public level is absolutely phenomenal. In order to do this, you definitely have to be confident in what your brand represents, and this is what Nez brings to the table. She doesn't just promote Muay Thai for her personal brand. She definitely does bring in fitness on a whole other level. She shows off swimming. She shows off helping young kids with their fitness at a very young age. She shows off running. She shows off that in order to be a fighter, you have to have a range of activities, a range of physical activities, body conditioning, weight training, mobility, into your fighting style, and she brings all of these elements together through the content that she creates under her personal brand. The other thing that Nez is very successful at doing is grabbing media attention. Nez is not afraid to show up and speak about her niche in the fitness industry. She shows up as herself, very, very authentic, shares her story, and is a super relatable individual, which is why she's so likable. This is why she has so many followers, because people are able to see themselves in her, except she's not much higher in terms of her expertise to the average people that she's communicating with. She wants to elevate them, and she's showing them through the content that she's sharing that if you follow my instructions, you could be at the level that I am. Just take your time, be persistent, and be consistent. And that is exactly what personal branding is all about. Nez has been featured in all sorts of places within her industry and also as a women entrepreneur. We're talking about features in Grazia, Azima Magazine, Women Fitness, Pop Sugar, The Standard in the UK, Stylist Magazine. Like, these are a range of magazines that are clearly being read by her target audience, who are women. So she is showing up where her audience is, but on a very, very mainstream level. One of Nez's most popular quotes is, "You can do anything when you put your mind to it." And she is living and breathing that persona. Here's one more thing that I want to touch about Nesrine. Let's talk about visual branding. Now, Nez is very, very strategic on how she dresses herself and how she puts herself together. Because when you go to any magazine that features her, when you go to her Instagram, when you go to her website, when she's showing up on Apple Fitness Plus, when she is promoting any sort of night gear, she is consistently in sports gear that is modest and appropriate for Muslim women who do not want to show off any part of their skin. If you haven't checked Nez out, you can find her on Nez_Dally, Dally. Check her out on Apple Fitness Plus. And if you happen to be in London, go and check her out in person at the gym and go train with her, because she makes fitness incredibly accessible for people of all ages, all fitness level, and all ranges. Nez, you are the queen of Muay Thai. So much love and respect for you, girl. Check out my other episode where I talk about how you can strategically dress for your personal brand to make an impact and become a memorable brand within your niche.